Hi, I'm Ron Halbreder, Technical Advisor for Legendary Auto Interiors, and I'd like to welcome you to Legendary Studio, where today we're going to show you how to install Legendary's hottest new product, the Rallye Seat Kit. Now, the Rallye Seat Kit actually comes with the molded foam, has all the raised up bolsters here to give you that sport seat look, and it fits over your existing seat frame, so there's no need to buy any new seat frames. This fits your factory seat frame. Now, this kit comes with the molded foam, driver and passenger side. Comes with a new set of seat covers. It comes with the burlap, the muslin, the 2-inch felt, the paper-coated listing wire, the seat spring-to-frame holdback listing, and the muslin. Now, keep in mind, you'll be able to use this video as a guideline for installing any 68 or 69 A and B body Rallye seat kits. Now, that includes your Dart, your Barracuda, your Sport Satellite, your Roadrunner, your GTX, your Charger, your Coronet, and your Superbees. Now, we'll let the professionals at Legendary Auto Interiors show you why they're number one with restorers, collectors, and enthusiasts worldwide. So let's get started.
Our first step will be to take our front seat bottom seat cover and turn it inside out. And you want to flip it over so the inside of the foam is showing. You want to insert the paper-coated listing wire into the listing pockets that are sewn into the seat cover. You want to align your seat cover so the piping rides right along the edge of the molded foam, and the listing pockets tuck down in through the slotted area of our molded foam. This is a very important step because you want to make sure that the seat cover is installed symmetrically. You want to make sure when you're tucking the listing pocket with the listing wire down through the molded foam that A, you put 5 hog rings per side, and that the distance front to back is the same on both sides. That way you avoid any wrinkles appearing on the center section of your seat while you're installing your seat cover. Now, you want to periodically check your symmetry, aligning the back edge of the vinyl and the front edge of the vinyl along the edges of the molded foam before you repeat the process on the opposite side. And always make sure 5 hog rings on each side. If you show any wrinkles, you can always remove those hog rings and repeat the process. Our next step will be to take the front edges and fold the front edges over. Now, you want to work your way towards the rear section of the seat, and you can work the vinyl and tuck the foam up underneath the seat cover as you're rolling the edge of the vinyl over. And you want to carefully work your way towards the back of the seat, pushing the molded foam up underneath the seat cover, and you can make sure that the piping all goes in the same direction and make sure the seat cover is going to be wrinkle free. And you want to fold over those back corners. After you're comfortable with the look, make sure that your bottom edges are all the way over the edges of the seat frame, and you can attach your seat cover along the front stretch panel, around the cord, and through the seat frame. You want to attach the front edge first, and work your way towards the back corners. Now, the back corners has an interlocking flap that you'll see a close-up here. Randy is actually putting the post over so the post goes through the hole and the seat cover overlaps one another, and you put a hog ring into the area of the seat frame underneath the seat cover. After your corner is attached, you can move to the sides and attach the sides, and then repeat the process on the opposite side. Now, if you want to have the folks at Legendary Auto Interiors do this work for you, give us a call at 1-800-363-8804 or visit our website at www.legendaryautointeriors.com. Once your front edge, your sides, and your rear corners are attached, you can move along and attach the rear stretch panel by folding it over the bottom edge of the seat and attaching it around the listing cord and attaching it to the seat springs. And this should complete the seat cover installation on a front seat bottom. Now when you flip the seat cover over, you want to inspect it thoroughly to see if there are any wrinkles. If there are, you can repeat the process. Our first step on our front seat top seat cover installation will be just like our front seat bottom, where we turn the seat cover inside out and we want to install the paper coated listing wire into the listing pockets that are sewn into the seat cover. You want to make sure that the listing wire is the same size as the listing pockets into the seat cover. Now you want to position the listing pockets down through the molded foam so that the distance from top to bottom is the same on both sides. You'll see a close-up here where the listing pocket fits right into the channel on the molded foam. Now you want to hog ring around the listing wire that we put into the seat cover down and attach it to the listing wire that is attached on top side of the burlap. Now you want to make sure and put 5 hog rings per side, making sure that the piping rides right along the edge of the molded foam. And you want to repeat the process on the opposite side. Now it's a good idea to make sure that your seat cover is symmetrically installed. That way you avoid any of the wrinkles that are going to form in the center section of your seat. You can periodically check it while you're putting your hog rings in. After our insert section is attached, you want to start at the top edge and roll the seat cover over the edge of the molded foam, and then work our way down towards the bottom edge of the seat, working any wrinkles out, and repeat the process on the opposite side by tucking the foam up underneath the seat cover and rolling the edge of the vinyl over the edge of the seat cover. Now you can gradually work your foam up underneath the seat cover, making sure that the welt is turned in the same direction and making sure that your seat cover is pulled taut so it doesn't have any wrinkles. Now as we're working our bottom edge, you want to attach an anchor point along the bottom edge on the rear portion of the seat. This way you can come back over to the front edge and work your vinyl down and work any wrinkles that you may have in your seat cover. You want to repeat the process on the opposite side. Once the bottom edge is wrapped around, you can secure it with a hog ring along the bottom edge while you come back over to your top edge and start working on the back portion of your seat cover. You want to interlock the flap panels next. You want to first create an anchor point on the lower portion of the headrest where the plastic flap is, and then come over and interlock the plastic flaps, pull it tight, and then secure it to the center portion of the seat frame. Once the center portion is attached, we can attach the lower portion just below the plastic flap area. Now if you want to have the professionals at Legendary Auto Interiors do the work for you, give us a call at 1-800-363-8804 or visit our website at www.legendaryautointeriors.com. Now once that top edge is secured, we can move along and attach our sides. You want to be careful and pull any moderate wrinkles that you may have out while you're securing the hog ring through the seat cover and to the seat frame. You want to make sure that your ends meet the edge of the seat frame so that your seat cover looks uniformed from top to bottom. You want to repeat the process on the opposite side, pulling the seat cover tight and hog ringing around the listing portion with cord and through the seat frame. You want to work the seat cover down towards the bottom edge of the seat as you're putting your hog rings in so you can avoid any wrinkles in your installed seat cover. Our last step on our front seat top seat cover installation will be to attach the rear stretch panel. You want to tuck that up through the hinge area of the seat, wrap it around the edge of the seat frame, and hog ring it to our seat frame. This is a good time to check over your seat cover, make sure it's wrinkle free. If there are any wrinkles, you'll have to repeat the process. Now moving on to our front seat bottom, we want to cut the holes in the area where the front seat top attaches to our front seat bottoms in the hinge area. And you want to cut a small area and trim it out so you can see the hole clearly, so when you put that bolt in, it doesn't cross thread. Then we attach our front seat top to our front seat bottom, carefully set it, the top onto the bottom, position the holes so they line up, and carefully spin them in by hand. Don't cross thread these. It's very important. Spin them in by hand. You want to repeat the process on the opposite side, carefully lining up the holes, spinning the bolt in by hand, and then tightening them with a wrench. This completes the installation of our rally seat kit.
Well, hopefully this video has been very helpful for you. You see our rally seat kit is all installed, has the nice raised up bolsters on the outside edge, gives you that real nice sport look to it, and looks really trick and fits your existing seat frame. Now you can obviously see why Legendary Auto Interiors is #1 with collectors, restorers, and enthusiasts worldwide. Now we'd like to thank all the people at Legendary Auto Interiors for making this possible. We'd like to thank Randy Brown. We'd like to thank our sponsors, and most of all, we'd like to thank you. For Legendary Auto Interiors, I'm Ron Halbritter. We'll see you next time.